Hey guys, welcome back to the channel with more Watchmen. This is the season finale, episode 9, possibly the series finale if they don't make any more. But yeah, extremely excited to get into this. We have, the last few episodes have blown my mind, so I'm trying to keep my expectations a little bit lower so that they'll be blown, my mind will be blown when I watch this episode, but I'm having a very hard time doing that. I actually saw a tweet earlier in the day from the actor that plays Cal, and he says, y'all think you're ready for this like season finale? Y'all are not ready. And so yeah, pretty pumped. Very curious what happens with Dr. Manhattan, what his plan was all along, why he went along with this fate that he just gets teleported away. The senator is going to try to make himself into another Dr. Manhattan. He's going to try to make himself blue. And yeah, curious to see how Angela's role, what Angela's role is in this ending, how Will Reeves and Lady True are going to play their roles, and Laurie as well. So yeah, without further ado, I want to get into this. If you want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, let's get started.
I'm talking to.
Could this be Lady True's mom? Uh-oh. Is that painting meant to be Adrian? Whoa. Get comfy. Oh! Oh!
Fuck you, Ozymandias.
What the heck? See how they fly.
Only the smartest man in the world could come up with that.
Flatter me more.
And no one even gives you credit for it. But it's a rerun. That probe will be orbiting Europa, taking photo images of the big blue cheese and back here to me.
Seems like a lot of effort just to be intergalactic paparazzi.
And by then, it's here looking at him.
Shot of Manhattan.
Save me. Oh.
Tabloids.
I was hoping you would stake me $42 billion. Because I'm your daughter. You can call me True. Her name was Byung.
It's ticking.
I will never call you daughter.
Oh, that's what the D is. Daughter, save me, daughter. Oh. He's dug through. Okay. That's what it was for. Just digging through. Ooh. What? And the music stopped.
I will not let you. Was I worthy of this ring?
No.
No.
Oh, wow. Save me, daughter.
Would you place your hands on your hips, please?
Oh. He's been there all along.
Were those bodies that you made tonight?
Yeah.
I brought you back so you could be here in person to watch me achieve anything, having started from nothing.
Ooh.
Never thought I'd see you in the flesh.
Well, take a good look. This is the last time I'll be in it.
He's like, what?
Time capsule.
Robert Redford is still present. You know who you look like? Ozymandias, huh?
It me.
You could do birthday parties and shit.
Oh.
The end is nigh. Stay cool. Don't look at me.
Looking glass.
I said don't look at me.
Mirror guy?
Mirror guy.
Looking glass.
Give a fuck. If you shoot back, you take the shot.
Oh.
Adrian Bite unleashed his monster on the world. But his puppet president, first, he made us say sorry. over and over again. Sorry. Sorry for the color of our skin. How the fuck are you in Gila Flats, New Mexico?
I got teleported.
He got teleported. He
Dr.
wherever he
Manhattan.
wants, and it just so happens.
Oh,
he was
that night.
born in
Lady True knows. However long you've been planning your shit, she's been planning hers longer. She's all over your power source. These batteries.
We stole those from her work.
Because she let you. You flip that switch, it's only because she wants you to flip it.
I don't think this is gonna go the way you think it will. Oh.
I'm so sorry you have to see this.
What's happening?
Oh no.
Fulfilling my promise to your grandfather. He gave me your husband, and I'm giving him justice. May I have your attention, please?
Oh, you've got it.
He's not gonna wanna miss this.
Well, he's Goop now.
You have plundered and pillaged and murdered in the name of white supremacy. Your crimes.
Just do it.
Nope, gonna read it.
Excuse me?
You're gonna kill us, right?
Oh, yeah. Of course I am.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Didn't think it. Oh, he Oh my god. Again.
You sent them somewhere to help?
Yes. Don't touch the light, Angela.
What light?
Ow. You ruined him.
I didn't say shit.
You knew? To tell everybody in the FBI?
I say it's humanity, you ignorant hayseed. If you'd kindly stop distracting me, I would very much like to save it again.
You need to move away. It's not safe.
I'm not moving away. I'm here.
I'm in every moment. We were together. All at once. I love you, Angela.
Ooh.
Reruns. I'll show her a goddamn rerun. You, there's a temperature gauge in that corner. What's the current? Freeze them before transport.
Oh.
It'll be like firing a Gatling gun from the heavens.
We'll really be able to save John.
Oh, I'm sure John's dead already. But we have a window of opportunity. A most worthy adversary.
Ah.
She's gonna fix the world.
How do you know she won't?
Because she is clearly a raging narcissist whose ambition knows no limits.
That's true.
It's hubris. Anyone who seeks to attain the power of a god must be prevented at all costs from attaining it.
Oh, she's gonna be in the booth. Get in the booth! Oh boy. And cephalopods. Ooh. Get under the car. Get under the car. Oh my god, she's gonna try and... Wow. Oh. She's gonna wind up hiding in here. Wow. And Will Reeves waiting for her. Damn.
Is he gone?
Yes.
Is she gone too?
Her too.
He knew he was going to die, and you helped him.
Well, we helped each other. You take my pills.
All of them. At once.
I was sitting in this exact spot almost 100 years ago, in black and white. Trust in the law, he said. And I did. So I took his name after Tulsa burn. There was a reason Bass Reeves hid his face. You felt what I felt?
Anger.
It was fear, hurt. You can't heal under a mask, Angela. This was the way it had to be. If you can't make an omelet without breaking a couple of eggs, you said you would understand when the time was right.
Well, I don't.
Now's not the time.
When the time ain't right,
We have a guest room. You can come home and stay if you want.
She should get you back to civilization.
Oh my god.
Archie, you're coming with us.
Excuse me?
You're under arrest.
Killed 3 million people, Adrian. You're under arrest.
Ha!
He laughs it off.
You got me for a moment.
She's super serious.
Sorry, please. Suppose the FBI's gonna arrest the president, too?
Sure. Why not?
Because the world will end. I saved mankind. Again. And
Again.
you have the audacity to... Ooh.
That guy talks too much.
He surely fucking does.
He really could have just fixed global warming and like a bunch of problems. Yeah. Now there are some broken eggs in the kitchen.
considering what you could do, you could have done more.
Yeah.
Give someone your powers?
I suppose I could transfer my atomic components into some sort of organic material.
You could put them in this egg, and if I ate it, I could walk on water.
Theoretically, yes.
And then he showed her walking on water in the pool outside. Oh, there we go. What if it was all a joke and he didn't actually do it? Please do not cut to black as her foot is touching the... Please do not cut to black. God damn it! No! Damn it. Oh, they had to do it. They had to do it.
Waiting for the band to come.
Wow, guys. Heck of an episode. Heck of an episode. But, yeah, alright, so same as last time, I probably won't get to everything in this commentary because I'm on the clock. But if you guys have questions for me, you can leave them in the comments below and I'll address them in another video. Only if I don't address it here already, though. But yeah, that ending, I have to praise it so much. It takes a lot of balls to end a work of fiction with so much ambiguity. Like, there's so much possibility in that moment. You don't know where the story's gonna go. And, like, there was so much foreshadowing that to not give her the powers after all that would be pretty trolly. But despite all that, there is still the slightest possibility that he didn't do it for whatever reason. Because, yeah, if she really did inherit all his powers, she would have known right away that she had, because she would have instantly seen all the things that happened throughout the world. But it's also possible he didn't give her all his powers, but just some, like, select ones. And It's also possible he needed her to see him walking on water so that she knew how to test whether she had powers or not, and then wound up not having powers. But yeah, either way, we really want to see her just step on the water and actually float, but it cuts to black, which I'm convinced that's the correct ending, though. That sticks with you much more than if you just see her walk on water. Like, people will remember this for a lot longer than if she had just stepped on water. Like, that would be like, yay, she has powers, yay. But like this, you have to wonder, it's like, it sticks with you. And yeah, I'm a big fan of these ambiguous endings, though. Like, when you tell a story, you can't always go for the most satisfying ending or what all the fans want. You have to go for what feels right and what feels true. Pun not intended. Though I think it would have been funny if the last shot in the series was just her falling into the pool and screaming, "What the fork?" just like one last time. But yeah, I know other works of fiction that ends in a kind of ambiguous way and it's perfect every time. And I don't think anyone hates those kind of endings, but like some of them are like, that's it? What? I need to see like what happens in the like next 10 seconds. But no, it's the best ending because it's super ambiguous. Should I just say what I'm referring to? Like, I don't want to give it away by saying what game and what movie I'm referring to, but the game is like 7 years old by now. I'll give hints. PS3 side characters are Henry, Sam, Tommy, Tess, daughter is Sarah. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you haven't played it before. I really do want to get a complete playthrough of that on my channel. But it's probably one of my most highly recommended games. But if you really want to know, I can answer them in the comments, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe in the next video. We'll see. But yeah, best work of fiction of all time for me. But Watchmen with that ambiguous ending, really high up there as well. Another ambiguous ending, a movie I actually watched on my channel. Character's name Ariadne, an actor, Tom Hardy. Don't want to say the main character's actor. Ariadne is played by Ellen Page, though. That should be enough of a clue. But yeah, I appreciate ambiguous endings so much. But yeah, there's so many great things about this episode. Beyond she stole his sperm by freaking like Adrian, like just having a easily guessable password. Just stop having obvious passwords. It's like, and then seeing her, like when I saw the tool that was used to like insert the sperm into herself, I was like, that was, I thought it was like a injector. I don't know what I thought it was that she took out. Like, I didn't realize it was his sperm at first. So I was just like, oh, like she's gonna inject herself like this? But no, it's when she was like starting to like put her feet up, I was like, oh, because it actually reminds me of, again, another show. God damn it, I don't want to ruin that show either. It's a big plot point, but a woman steals sperm and inseminates herself to have the man's kids. Her sister's name is Aneska. Aneska? Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, like that. There we go. People who haven't watched it won't know what I'm talking about. But those of you who have watched it will know what I'm talking about. Great show. I still haven't finished watching that because I'm watching it with a friend. But anyway, I think I can get away with no more references to other works of fiction because it's just, anyway. Looking Glass got away several episodes ago. We knew that, but we were just waiting for him to show back up and, yeah, posing as a 7th Cavalry member. I love that Laurie was still like, mirror guy? Because like he knew, he's like, you know it's fucking Looking Glass when a couple episodes ago. So that was really funny. Even in that super tense moment, she's like, mirror guy? I love Laurie. She's great. So Lady True, basically her whole undoing was her desire for her father to be there. Like if she didn't bring him home, he wouldn't have been able to stop her. And yes, people guessed he was the statue all along. Basically it's like Carbonite in Star Wars. But yeah, it's great that they actually had to, it makes sense that they have to neutralize him for so long. Otherwise he might have stopped this plan much earlier. But the fact that she called his idea of cephalopods like raining down harmlessly, like a rerun, is so simultaneously like hilarious and ridiculous because it just gets on his nerves so much. He remembers it like years and years and years later. But yeah, she asked for $42 billion, and that's why she needed him there, to show him that, like him, she made something out of nothing. Like, he gave away all of his funds to show that he could have made it on his own. But yeah, total egomaniacs, both of them. Narcissistic. It's hilarious to see that interaction. And Adrian's face when she's like, oh, so that's like the sperm's behind that like thing, that painting, right? And he's just like, oh. He's like, I'm the smartest man in the world, and someone just like guessed my password. Oh god. That shot of her like having a hole in her hand though was gory. That was really, really great imagery. But yeah, Adrian Veidt saves the world a second time, and Mirror Guy and Laurie are still bringing him in. And they're going to reveal everything he's done, go after Robert Redford too, which led to like, what? Like the FBI is going to arrest the president? And Mirror Guy was like, sure, why? Or no, Laurie was like, sure, why not? So, oh please, I need a crossover with this show in real life. Like, please arrest the president, please. Because honestly, I'm gonna get sidetracked. But honestly, I'm a little terrified. Like, the impeachment process probably won't result in Trump's removal, and like his brazen attempts at rigging the election process. I mean, he already like tried to get dirt on Joe Biden. Like, there's nothing that he'll stop at doing if this doesn't get him impeached. There's like he would just try to rig the results in any way possible. He could send out hordes of people to suppress the vote on election day. Hell, he could probably get a lot of voter suppression tactics already in play. And like, we couldn't hold him accountable if the Republicans refused to vote against him despite knowing that he's guilty. So yeah, we need every last possible person to go out and vote against him. Just overwhelm the system, flood the system with votes for the other candidate, so that despite how much he suppresses the vote, we still push him out. I hope that he'll be pushed out, and I hope it'll be for the candidate that I support. Not going to get to that on this right now, but if you know my politics, you know who that is. I do plan on making a video on that eventually, but anyway, somehow this world of Watchmen, where even the president can be arrested by the FBI, is suddenly very, very appealing. I love that little nod and little joke. But yeah, I love that after all this time for Adrian, he hired that first Mr. Phillips to be his adversary, to give him some mental challenge and stimulation so that he wouldn't go insane. To the point where he's like, was I a worthy adversary? And he had the gall to say no in that guy's dying moments. But he thanks Lady True for finally being such a good adversary, and then promptly defeats her. But what gets him in the end, with all these adversaries and talks about like, are you like, thank you for being smart enough to be a worthy adversary, he just gets owned by a wrench to the head. Just brute force. Smartest man in the world didn't see that coming. For the whole time, I was just like, yeah, Looking Glass is like gonna... I was a little actually afraid that Looking Glass was gonna kill him, but I guess that wouldn't be exactly kosher in that moment. But yeah, they actually killed off Dr. Manhattan, which, I don't know, I liked him. I'd grown attached to him in the graphic novel, and especially as Cal. That version of him was great as well, and it's sad to see him go. But yeah, if he indeed did pass along his powers, Angela is the perfect host for some of them. I doubt she would want to glimpse the entire timeline and all that. But yeah, all this time with him, and she never asked for the power. It's exactly as Adrian says about Lady True. Like, anyone who seeks the power of God should be kept from it at all costs. And all that time they were together 6 months first, where she could have asked for the power, but she never did it. She never sought the power. And yeah, like I think most of us saw that egg ending coming. Like, they did a lot of setup for it. And the fact that Dr. Manhattan walked on water telling her, like, you need to see this and, like, watch the eggs. That was all, like, really... It was a little obvious, but I still liked it anyway. I don't know. But we all have this one question left that hasn't been answered. And it's either, depending on how you look at it, it's either hilarious that this was never answered or it's super frustrating. But who the heck is Lube Man? Who the heck is he? Was it really Petey? I mean, he's the right build, kind of, but like, it's just so funny that they just don't answer it. The final conversation between Will and Angela was great. I thought it was a possibility that Will took Bass Reeves' last name, but I also thought it could have been a coincidence that they just happened to have the last name. But he confirmed that he took it. And telling Angela that you can't heal under a mask. And then we had also Topher seeing her costume as they get in the car. But yeah, so many great moments in this episode. Senator Keene turning to goop, seeing all those white supremacists get blasted out of existence. That was satisfying. Screw Senator Keene so much though. Like a couple episodes he was telling Lori like, we're not racist. And then like the amount of racist things he said in this episode. I'm gonna take you down like the black bench you are. Oh man, freaking good. I'm glad he's gone. And actually, at the end, like the Dreamland sign actually became Dr. M. Like all the other letters just fell away. So nice little Easter egg, no pun intended. And then ending it in the movie theater where it all started, that was really great. It just pulled everything full circle. The grandfather, Will Reeves, and Angela together, and he's staying over at her place. So yeah, it's just, I'm really satisfied with this ending, and I know that this was meant to be a one-off and like one season and done, but it's also possible that they do more in the future. If they find the right story to tell, I would be okay with them doing that. It's the same thing with this game called The Last of Us, where they were just like, it's a masterpiece. Like a lot of people were like, don't continue it. Like it's perfect the way it is. But then they found a perfect story to tell, and so they decided to make another game, and I can't wait to play it. It was supposed to come out one day after my birthday on February 21st, but then it got delayed 3 freaking whole months to May 29th, and I'm just like, no, I need to play it now. I need to know what happens, because I love the characters so much. Anyway, really love this show. Again, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll make another video if there are enough of them. Otherwise, I'll just answer in the comments. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you want to watch the full reaction and full reactions of all the past episodes, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, leave a like, subscribe, really helps out this channel. We got a lot of stuff, other stuff coming up. I'm doing The Witcher. That's the only new thing I'm doing. I'm also starting The Office in January, I think. Yeah, January should be good. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, friends.